2015 was the busiest on record for the Pocatello Fire Department. During the year, our crews responded to over 7,000 incidents, 83% of which were emergency medical service calls. Figures represent an increase of 8% from last year and over 2.5 times the number of calls 20 years ago.
Nice.
Because of the increase in calls, the fire department continues to work on ways to maximize resource effectiveness. 2015 marked the first full year of ProQA, a program which helps dispatchers identify and prioritize 911 calls, ensuring an appropriate response to each call. The year also saw the implementation of fines for multiple false alarms. Leaders continued to explore consolidation options with Chubbuck Fire Department in order to improve both agencies' effectiveness and efficiency. Additionally, the department has worked in cooperative effort with local assisted living facilities to ensure an appropriate response to these high-volume facilities.
In 2015, Pocatello Police Department employees participated in over 80 community projects, including child safety seat checks, Shop with a Cop, National Night Out Against Crime, and Handcuff Hunger Canned Food Drive. All told, officers donated hundreds of volunteer hours to help serve the citizens of Pocatello. The department's cold case team was able to bring charges against a suspect in the 2009 death of Lauren Red Elk, who is now awaiting trial. The narcotics and patrol divisions made over 350 arrests, seizing heroin, cocaine, and over 2.5 pounds of methamphetamine.
Animal Services celebrated a huge milestone this year with the opening of a brand new animal shelter. With over 15,000 square feet, the new facility is 3 times larger than the old building, with more holding areas, an open and inviting lobby, an adoption center that showcases our adoptable animals, and large education center for events and training. The department received awards from the Pocatello-Chubbuck Chamber of Commerce and Association of Idaho Cities for the new shelter, but most importantly, the shelter has led to an increased number of animals finding homes. After the old shelter was removed, the space was converted into Katie's Dog Park, the second dog park in Pocatello. Animal Services also held several successful fundraisers to support adoption programs, including the popular Splash Dance for Dogs at the Ross Park Aquatic Center and the 18th annual Run with the Big Dogs.
The Transit Department coordinated with Utah Transit Authority to obtain 7 used buses in good condition at no cost to the city. These buses will be used for fixed route services, delaying the need to purchase new replacements and saving the taxpayer money. Transit collaborated with the ISU Marketing Department to provide a marketing intern at no cost to the city who will help with public awareness and advertising. The department also engaged the public for feedback about fixed route services in Pocatello to identify areas which could be served better and at a sustainable level.
In 2015, the departments that make up Public Works continued to select and complete projects that promotes the health and safety of the residents of Pocatello and fit with the existing city budget. Planning, engineering, and environmental departments work together with ISU and the Idaho Transportation Department to beautify and improve the safety of Martin Luther King Jr. Way. Landscaping replaced asphalt in order to treat and infiltrate stormwater, decrease traffic speeds, and limit jaywalking. Environmental and street department staff are working with the community through the successful Adopt the Drain program. City staff work hard to keep the drains clear, but having residents help out with problematic drains near their homes and businesses is making a big difference. The street department also excavated and maintained multiple retention ponds and upgraded multiple assets to improve stormwater control citywide. Streets performed 44 miles of pavement rehabilitation. As a part of pavement management, the street department evaluated the condition of the roads, signs, and pavement markings to allow for better future decisions on street management. They have started transitioning from paint to thermoplastic pavement markings, which will save the city money while improving traffic safety. The sanitation department created a new parking and storage lot next to their existing facility on 2nd Avenue. This lot will reduce heavy traffic through Ross Park as well as improve maintenance efficiency. Sanitation also continued their popular leaf collection program, which diverted 30 tons of leaf waste from the landfill. The leaves will be used in the county yards waste composting project. Water Pollution Control began construction on significant upgrades this year. The Phosphorus Improvement Project will add important phosphorus removal capability, which is required in the city's wastewater discharge permit. Additionally, the treatment plant will replace outdated screening and compacting equipment in the headworks and will convert to an ultraviolet disinfection system, which will remove dangerous chlorine and sulfur dioxide from the plant. The Water Department added a new 500,000-gallon water storage tank, booster pump station, and supply well at the airport. The new facility improves fire protection and overall system reliability at the airport business park. Our Water Department also replaced several miles of main lines, including valves, fire hydrants, and service connections in the Patsy and Dion, Juniper Drive, Johnny Creek, and North 6th Avenue neighborhoods. These upgrades address several problems, including aging pipes, excessive water pressures, and overall system efficiency. The Water Department also coordinated with utility billing to continue installing water meters equipped with electronic reading transmitters. By 2019, all water customers will be outfitted with the new radio read technology. All Public Works departments and the city's planning staff have been working with ISU and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and a group of Portneuf River stakeholders to better understand challenges and opportunities for improving the Portneuf River within the Pocatello area. In 2016, the city will be asking for input from residents on how we can improve this important resource.
Through our partnership with the Pocatello Development Authority, the City of Pocatello's Planning and Development Services Department continued to make great strides to improve our local economy. We work diligently to update and streamline development guidelines to foster further growth. The Neighborhood and Community Services Division continued their highly successful infill housing program with new affordable homes all around the community, repaired distressed homes, and constructed new sidewalks. The Planning Division updated the comprehensive plan after 13 years and worked with the Environmental Sciences Division and Idaho State University to construct a complete streets demonstration project on Martin Luther King Jr. Way, which will improve pedestrian walkability and also help with stormwater issues and safety.
On the economic development front, Western States CAT began construction on a new facility in South Pocatello, and Great Western Malting broke ground on its $75 million expansion to their malting plant. At City Hall, the council took on the task of calling budget restructuring meetings. During these sometimes marathon sessions, the council has been taking a long, hard look at what services the city is providing, and also looking into different and more efficient ways at providing these services. These meetings are precursors to our fiscal year 2017 budget setting sessions coming up. In December, the council officially put its support behind urban renewal in Idaho. The resolution asked legislators to approve tools and solutions that allow for successful administration and execution of urban renewal in Idaho. Council members also sent a letter to the Urban Renewal Interim Committee explaining how the practice has benefited Pocatello.
Pocatello Regional Airport was pleased to see SkyWest Airlines, serving as the Delta connection, provide all-jet service between Pocatello and Salt Lake. The jet aircraft are quieter and faster, making the connection much more comfortable. The airport continues to seek value-added improvements to air service from Pocatello. This year, improvements in the gate waiting area include available complimentary coffee, a book swap, a purified water refill station and water fountain, and a shoe shine station. Most of these features were provided at no cost by local vendors in return for sponsorship recognition at the feature. The city also worked with the FAA to relocate some critical instrument navigation components outside of a runway safety zone and upgrade some visual navigation components to a newer system. These changes help to greatly improve aviation safety.
During the past year, the Marshall Public Library made great strides in expanding its outreach program. Our outreach efforts have included the Book-a-Techie and the very popular Human Library program. Overall, the library partnered with 16 different community groups and events. Our youth department performed 120 outreach visits, serving more than 17,000 children. We delivered roughly 1,500 items to homebound residents and took close to 4,000 items to local resident care facilities. 2015 marked the beginning of the Makerspace program, Make It at the Library. Funded by a grant from the Idaho Commission for Libraries, the program helps engage young adults in technology projects at the library. The program also includes the Maker Bus, which travels throughout the community, bringing the projects to participants.
Parks Department staff constructed 3 permanent restroom buildings at the Highland and Riverside golf courses. By performing this construction work using in-house staff, the Parks Department was able to realize a nearly $15,000 cost savings for the city. The department also remodeled the Raymond Park restroom, including a new roof, new plumbing fixtures, and a drinking fountain. A new drinking fountain and misting station was also added at the NOP Park complex as well. Following a failure of the hot water tank at the Community Recreation Center, we replaced the outdated system with an energy-efficient system, including a state-of-the-art heat exchange unit. The new system was completed at approximately the same cost as the quoted repairs of the old system. The zoo began site work on their new entrance in November, with pathways, concrete work, and landscaping scheduled for completion in spring 2016. The turkey vulture and raccoon exhibits were renovated in 2015. The projects were funded by an IFT Foundation grant and constructed in-house by Zoo and Parks and Recreation Department staff. The improvements are great examples of how carefully considered design and construction can seamlessly combine animal welfare and a superior guest experience, all in a cost-effective manner.
This past year, the HR department successfully implemented the shared responsibility provision of the Affordable Care Act. This provision ensures that we offer essential medical insurance coverage that is affordable to all full-time employees. We are most excited about our new online employment application process. Our city is now presented in a more professional manner for job hunters, and most important, applying for a job with the City of Pocatello has never been easier.
The Finance Department was awarded the Certificate of Achievement for its work on the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report for the fiscal year 2014. The award is the highest form of recognition in the area of governmental accounting and financial reporting, and the 11th year in a row we've received this award. We also received the award for Outstanding Achievement in Popular Annual Financial Reporting for the 10th year in a row.
Within the Information Technology Department, the overhaul of the city's website was unveiled to the public in September. The site offers visitors a sleeker, more user-friendly experience when interacting with the city online. By utilizing responsive web design, we have created a site that is mobile-friendly and looks great on screens of all sizes. IT also received the results of an audit of the city's communications expenses. Because of the audit, the city will save over $66,000 in 10 years, thanks to eliminating excess phone lines, getting rid of excise taxes, and restructuring the fire department's cell phone plan. The city and its departments are reaching more people than ever before through the use of social media. Collectively, between Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, we are liked or followed by more than 21,000 people. In October, IT partnered with the Department of Homeland Security for National Cybersecurity Awareness Month and helped to promote the importance of maintaining good cybersecurity practices for both city employees and residents.
Following the retirement of Kathy Oborn as Video Services Director at the beginning of the year, the position was reconfigured to serve as Public Information Officer for the city. In June, Logan McDougall joined the city in that position. 2015 saw the Video Services Department facilitate the production of nearly 1,000 programs on the city's local access and government access channels. Combined, these programs accounted for over 850 hours of television programming between the two channels.
After decades of planning and 2 years of construction, the long-awaited South Valley Road connector opened in December. Just over a mile in length, the project required 3 bridges, including a span of 423 feet across the railroad and the Portneuf River. The total cost of the project was approximately $22 million, funded by the federal government, Pocatello Development Authority, the City of Pocatello, and Union Pacific Railroad.